And in other news tonight, oral arguments were held today at the Supreme Court on the power rate hike granted earlier to the Manila Electric Company. Sam Ramirez was there and she filed this report.
Petitioners Bayan Muna, Gabriela, ACT teachers, and Kabataan Party List presented their arguments before the magistrates of the Supreme Court for the first day of the oral arguments, which aims to tackle the supposed 4 pesos and 15 centavos power rate hike of Meralco. The arguments of the petitioners centered on the Energy Regulatory Commission's alleged grave abuse of discretion brought about by the haste approval of Meralco's request for the power rate hike last month. Counsel for the petitioners, Attorney Leonard De Vera, Bayan Muna Party List Representative Nery Colmenares, and Carlos Isagani Zarate stated that ERC committed grave abuse of power by hastily approving Meralco's request for said hike without even public notice. This, said the petitioners, is a violation of due process. The petitioners also stated that ERC failed to fulfill one of its functions on the Power Industry Reform Act or EPIRA Act of 2001, which says that the ERC should protect the public from anti-competitive practices and abuse of market behavior of key industry players. After 30 minutes of presenting the arguments, the justices questioned the petitioners. This lasted for more than 4 hours. The interpellation questions of the justices centered on the third argument of the petitioners, which is to strike down Section 6 and 29 of the EPIRA law, which states that power generation and supply are not public utility operations, as unconstitutional, and the rules and behavior of the electricity spot market. Meralco, one of the respondents, is up to present its arguments on the 4th of February at exactly 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court has invited Roaldo Del Mundo, a professor at the UP National Engineering Center, and Maria Joy Abrenica, also a professor from the UP School of Economics, as amici curiae, or friends of the court, to provide insight and guidance in the next round of the oral arguments. For the People's Television, Sam Ramirez.